Hear the voice of the bard, who present, past, and future sees, whose ears have heard the holy word, that walked amongst the ancient trees, in the lap soul and weeping in the evening dew, that might control the starry pole, and fallen light renew. O earth, return, arise out of the dewy grass. Night has worn, and the morn rises from the slumberous mass. Turn away no more, while wilt thou turn away? The starry floor, the watery shore, is given thee to the break of day. Good to be with you, my friends. It is I, your spiritual entertainer. Nothing more, nothing less, burning that midnight oil. Next week, all the things are changing. Kids are going back to school next week. So all of my time slots will be changing next week. Steve is here for getting ready for our grinder date later on. Master Link, it is good to see you. How are things in Hyrule? You usually don't see me until 4 a.m. What's going on in Hyrule? Is Zelda still mistreating you? She's really leading you on, right? Goblin, look at you. You got a new image in your... Look at that. What is that there? So a Celtic knot. Look at that Celtic knot. How adorable, right? Serpent of Chaos is pulling my chain already. Skyrim music. You know it's not Skyrim music. Same shit every day in Hyrule, right? Ganon always gets the bad rap. I think Ganon is a freedom fighter and a patriot. He's a true socialist, concerned with the plight of all the indigenous creatures around Hyrule. Princess Zelda just is about expansionism. She's a capitalist. She wants to build her kingdom on the backs of the poor whiz robes, right? It's all an unfortunate series of events there, always in Hyrule, right? And this poor creature Link is always mixed up in it. Zelda's always taking advantage of his hormones, right? Excuse me, princess, right? Where are we at here? Bard, it's your boyfriend. Good to see you. I got many boyfriends. Kyle Broflowski, my lover. Good to see you. We got many lovers on here. You have to contend with Steve. I rebuke this demonic stuff in the name of Jesus Christ, is Son of God. You forgot Son of Joseph and Mary too. Put that in the formula. See where it gets you next time. The demons aren't leaving. They're like, we are staying. We are not going anywhere today. The demons remain. You see the eye of Cthulhu here. It is looking at you, right? It's not going anywhere today. Now, I don't know what the hell this eyeball means. It's Cthulhu to me. Now, some of you occultists out there could probably tell me what the hell this eyeball is, right? Never enough rupees to go around. I know. Look at all the shop owners. They have to live in caves and shit because of Princess Zelda. I mean, she's really, a trickle-down effect isn't happening, right? She's a capitalist, Princess Zelda, right? It's quite unfortunate what's going on there. You love the background, Mrs. Goblin? Yeah, I thought it was time. I'm always changing my pentangles in the background, and this one had a cool eyeball in it. I'm like, that's the eye of Cthulhu right there, right? Have you watched Round the Twist? I know I've never heard of that. What is that? Is that like a reach around or something? What is that? Is that, I don't understand. Is it like you're playing Twister naked? I don't know. I can't keep up with the perversions on here. Bernard, you like my costume? Thank you. TXT, I don't know. We're talking about the people of Hyrule, that they are oppressed by Princess Zelda, which led to Gandalf gathering all the workers throughout Hyrule to protest against Princess Zelda. I mean, he's a true socialist hero to all of the people in the forests of Hyrule. Princess Zelda is an extreme capitalist. She's like Ronald Reagan with pointy ears and a female body. Princess Zelda, right? Thank you for the beacon. It was so powerful. Now I will follow Jesus and become a necromancer. Look at that. You inspired the serpent of chaos here to better their life through your rebuking of me. Round the Twist is a show. Oh, is it really? It's not about reach arounds? I can't keep up with all your millennial perversions that are out nowadays, right? What's the sign mean? It's the Eye of Cthulhu. Yeah. Now Lord of the Rings is coming out with a new season. Is that true? That's the rumor? I saw someone complaining about it already. Right? It's never too much bitching. You make a black man an elf and everyone shits their pants, right? Round the Twist isn't old as hell. It's okay. It's not new. Well, I don't know what the hell it is. Wicca was a big deal as a new religion. Yeah, Wicca is a wonderful religion. I think it's a beautiful religion. Yeah. This is an LGBTQ plus stream. Yeah, that you've heard about, Mr. Mark. Yeah. Your host with the most diversity, your bard here. In all forms of sexuality, I can perform for you. Yeah, for the right price, right? Don't forget, we got all these people here. What's up with the like button? You see it at the top of your screen? Go give that a touch for me. We're trying to stop the oppression in Hyrule, right? Princess Zelda's capitalism is out of control. Are you explaining me a little bit more about the Black Rose? I'm not. I don't know what the hell a Black Rose is, right? Psalm 118. Oh, we're not interested in your scriptures. Yeah, my moderators don't want your scriptures here. What are my pronouns? He-man. He-man is my pronouns for today in celebration of the great film, right? He-man. Where am I from? I am from Hyrule. I've escaped the oppression of Princess Zelda of the forest creatures, right? I'm one of the wizrobes that have escaped to your realm to warn you that when you're supporting Nintendo Corporation, you are supporting the rule of Princess Zelda in another land in her oppressive ways, right? She takes advantage of young elven folk and leads them into all kinds of debauchery and promises them to be heroes when they're really just oppressors, right? Enrique, that's what you are? All right. The one guy that grows, his wiener is growing, and he's also a gardener. Good to see you, our friend. I love your AI edits, bro. They're funny. Yeah. All they are is, have you heard of wizard postings? They're just like on Pinterest, like little sayings, and then the picture of the wizard. Now, when I put that in AI form, someone shit their pants. Oh, you're stealing from the artists. Where the hell were you when they were putting them on Pinterest? I mean, there's thousands of these wizard postings with various art styles that I thought, let me use my AI to give it a little flavor, right? Because these are fun sayings. And I had this guy bitching and whining about it yesterday. I'm like, listen, asshole, I bet if I went to your house, I would find no support for local artists at all. None whatsoever, right? I've spent thousands of dollars since, being an adult on supporting art. It's all around my home. I could grab paintings, right? Like right here, right there, an iconography all over my house. I take my children to local art fairs. And you have these dickheads on YouTube whining about supporting artists. Where were you guys when these people were starving artists? I mean, you guys are full of shit, right? Yeah, most artists, they don't care. They want their images to be out there, right? I think it's important to support your local art community. There's a few whiners amongst them, right? But when you go to like Pinterest, you got thousands of different images that are available to the public. No one's complaining about it. They're not copyrighted. And all I do is make them alive through the AI. YouTube will not use copyrighted images, right? You got these dickheads whining about, oh, look at all the water you're wasting. I'm like, listen, dumbass, you're on a Google service. Google wastes more water than anything else in human history. If you're concerned about water wasting, which is really bullshit because you can't waste a renewable resource. When it comes to water wasting, they're talking about local aquifers. That's what gets taxed. It would be more efficient for these AI servers to go in the ocean rather than absorbing all the local aquifers, right? That's what we're talking about in terms of wasting water. I mean, these people are so stupid, right? Yeah, there's gatekeeping. That's right. Yeah, look at all the paintings of Leonardo da Vinci. Look at the Mona Lisa with all the smiley faces. Where are all these dickheads whining about that? How do you summon a baddie? You're on the way, Fred. $18 more, and we'll summon a baddie up for you right from the goth world into your living room right there. The only people not paying artists are the people who do it for money, right? I've been a big fan of art. I love, one of my favorite artists is Dali. His museum is just up the street. Salvatore Dali. I mean, that guy he's a trip, right? And he's an interesting person. A lot of his art, is from psychedelics, right? An interesting painting is the Second Vatican. He's a very religious person, Salvatore Dali. He's also a pervert. If you see some of his art, right? Very erotic. I mean, he's got this one where it's like a finger, like really long, like a penis, going into what looks like a vagina. I mean, this guy's a real pervert. But he's a very interesting human being. He's one of my favorite artists. Oh, D's Nuts is here. Good to see you. Where have all the cowboys gone? You remember that song? What was the lady who sang that? You remember that? If you're good at something, you can make money with planning. That's right. Exactly. If you have a couple of shitty paintings, you're whining about not making money, right? I'm a big fan of art from the Dungeons and Dragons era. Clyde Cadwell, for instance. I did his flip book. I presented that as a YouTube video, using his name, supporting him, right? This thing's been mass produced. You can find it as a PDF, right? It's nothing that I'm going to make money off of. And he is certainly not making any more money either. I don't even know if the brother's alive anymore, right? But people complain. They whine and bitch about every damn thing. But if you look in their backyard, what do? Nothing, right? They choose the wrong field as a career. Exactly, right? Yeah, George Lucas said, the future of film is AI. Get on board, right? He was always a pioneer when it comes to technology. That is the future, right? That is the future of film. Where you're going to see humanity shine is back in the theater. The theater is going to be more popular than ever before. But the way that movies are going to be made, 90% of it is going to be artificial. There's too much money by creating these atmospheres. Like, think of like the last Marvel movie. You're talking $500 million for just the set, right? That is going to be eliminated with AI, right? That's the future. As George Lucas said, get on board. It's happening. There's nothing you're going to stop it. You can whine about it all you want, but it's going to be used, right? All right, here we are. The end is nigh, only Jesus saves. The world is passing away. It's all becoming AI. It's becoming Cybertron. Optimus Prime, are you out there? Can you help us? The Decepticons are here. They're deceiving humanity. Oh, save us, Optimus. Bumblebee, are you out there? Oh, man. Gandalf and Sandals, baby. And homosexual. Do I believe in mind goblins? Or what kind of goblins dwell in your mind? That's the real question, right? What's with the hood? I'm a cult leader. I wear a hood. All good cult leaders wear hood. What's up with the like button? What the hell's going on with this shit? We have all of these people here, right? You're watching. I mean, I do this for a living. Help about out. Can you touch the like button? Please? Thank you. Help about out. Oh, that's good. You like it. Greedo the Green. Speaking of Star Wars, Greedo is here. Look at that. You mentioned Star Wars. Who shows up? Greedo. Do you think that's a coincidence? That's called synchronicity, baby. That's called spiritual entertainment. The work of the goddess right in your midst, right there. Why do you erase this man's verses? Because it's bullshit. We are tired of copying and pasting the verses over and over again. You want to talk to me about Jesus? Fine. Don't do it like you're a goddamn Bible. Tell me what Jesus is doing in your life. I'm okay with that. But this repetitive Christian bullshit on here every day is nauseating. I mean, you guys aren't saving anyone's souls. No one's showing up at your churches. Hey, guess what? I got saved today by someone annoying the shit out of me on YouTube. They kept copying and pasting the verses. Now I want to get baptized in the Holy Spirit. Right? Like and subscribe. Thank you. I have a hoodie, but that's not that kind of hoodie. You have one for your penis. That's what you're going to say, right? You have a penis covering. Okay, right? Jesus is your king. He loves all. Yeah, well, why don't you show me his kingship by being a courteous person without these nauseating, repetitious phrases? I mean, do you have any humanity left? I know you're being controlled by your religion, but is there a person under there? Are you all phrases and nonsense now, right? I don't have a problem with Christianity. I think Jesus is wonderful. It's Christian fundamentalism. You guys are taking all the fun and joy out of YouTube, right? What did you mean? What do you mean by that, Maria? What do you mean? Every mistake we must surely be learning. Still my guitar gently weeps. We got the Beatles in the house here. We got the Beatles here. Steve is doing some Beatles. Watto was your favorite? Watto's Flies? Yeah, Watto was fun, right? Annie, why don't you help me out, Annie? I got some dead beats, you know. Yeah, Watto was cool, right? Watto was cool. Yeah. He was an interesting character, right? Is this an evil cult? It depends on your perspective. Really. I'm a courteous person in my cult, right? My orgies are open to everyone. Yeah. We are the cult of the Bardians. A cult, but not evil. We are courteous. We are courteous cult members trying to make our way. Look at the evil eye for a moment. Is it evil or good to you? It's the eye of Cthulhu right here, looking at you. Medieval stand-up comedy, something like that. It's more modern. I practice modern druidry, so I consider it's not medieval. I mean, I do honor my ancestors with these symbols that they had, right? But it's very modern. I mean, I'm not out walking around with the chicken leg in my hand and shit like that, right? I use utensils. Yeah. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Yeah. Yeah. Is that about LSD, do you think? Now, what's his name that wrote it? He said, that was about my son writing a beautiful picture. Now, everyone made it LSD, right? You respect Cthulhu, Fred Ruckers? Yeah. Just sexual for you? Is this American English? No, this is Waterdavian, sir. Waterdavian English. Yeah. The Eye of Cthulhu, right here. You see it? Is coming. The Dark Lord is the center of the Star of David here. Yes, this is the Israeli flag with the all-seeing eye. Yeah. Spoken Bard Tour. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, friends, as you come in. Very important. Like and subscribe. We do this shit every day. We are here mostly mornings. Next week, 8:30 a.m. will be our starting time during the weekdays. Now, on the weekends, it'll be 7 a.m. But, school's back in session. So we're going to be doing 8:30 a.m., a little bit later than normal, right? What are we praying to here? Whatever you want. I'm just an entertainer. I don't care what religion you are, right? The internet, yes. Anything but worshiping God. You don't like God? Why don't you like God, right? Under the sea, yes. Gwendolyn, the high priestess of the orchard, is here. Good to see you, our good friend and fellow traveler in the path of the order of bards, ovites, and druids. Are we blue again? Yes, you are. The colors have returned. Colors. The gangs of LA will never die. They only multiply. Colors. Buy blue chews, my friends, says Ice-T now, right? He used to rap about hard music, hard rap, Ice-T. Now he's talking about your wiener getting hard in his Blue Chews commercial. Thank you, Ice-T. Yeah. Oh, man, where are we at here? You get raptured every Tuesday night when we meet behind 7-Eleven. Yeah, it's all true. Oh, the twitching samurai did a little bit too twitching. I had to hide my video that I did this morning because I repeated that phrase of that evil person. Some of you were here. I mean, that person was disgusting. I have to be more careful when I read things, but that was like the most terrible thing I have ever read in my life. Right? I didn't get it at first. I mean, that person was wicked, right? A lot of evil people in the world, unfortunately, right? You don't have to be evil. And it's sad that you choose that path for yourself, right? Martin, good to see you. We got the heat waves here. Yeah, it's hotter than hell. This is the hottest I've ever experienced a summer living here. My air conditioner broke trying to keep up with the heat. I got a guy coming out to fix it Thursday morning. Yeah. Free blue chews to everyone in the Discord. We want all of your wieners hard today. You were raptured once, but they sent you to a realm with Mormons. Oh, damn. Oh, that would have been fun, right? You could have had a good time with the Mormons, right? What religion it is whatever you want it to be. Yeah. They trick you into reading the biography of Lindsey Graham. Yeah, that was sad that he passed away. He was my most favorite closeted homosexual politician, right? It was sad to see old Lindsey die a few weeks ago, right? He was my favorite gay man in disguise. Yeah. Now I'm wondering what they got you to read. It was terrible. It was about violating our young ones, right? They put it in such terms that you didn't understand what you just said until afterwards. I mean, it was so disgusting and vile. I mean, I really gave it to him at that time. I lost my temper, right? But now I had to get rid of the video, unfortunately, right? A former Mormon now, and it sucks. Don't go. I don't church, but you're still spirit. So you, Isaiah Cadwell, you are a former Mormon, right? What drove you away from Mormonism? I mean, if I was a Mormon gentleman, I'd be interested in getting my own planet with all the women I get to populate. That would keep me around for a long time until I became gay, right? Am I an English wizard? I'm just an entertainer. That's it. Are you a Christian? No, I am not a Christian. Royal Marines Commando 42nd Regiment is here. Well, we appreciate your service, sir. Oh, my. There was a bunch of things concerning that led you out of the Mormonism. I see. Yeah, some of us are Christians on here. We have good Christians in our community who are not fundamentalists. They love their Lord, and that's okay with me. I don't have a problem with it. Heinz is here. Oh, my. That's a terrible... this person is going to get deleted forever. Goodbye. You're a sick mother. right there. Goodbye, sir. I mean, that's pretty pathetic, right? Hide user from channel. He is gone forever, right? What a terrible thing. YouTube, what the hell is going on with this shit? Why do you allow it? I mean, YouTube, you should be censoring this asshole's name. I mean, that's terrible shit. Report that asshole. I mean, that's racist right there. They all like to gather millions. What, the Mormons? Yeah. And they tell you not to drink coffee, but they have stock in Coca-Cola, the Church of Mormon, right? This is satanic. Why? Why is it satanic? Cthulhu is not Satan. Yeah, he's much better. I would love to see you in a green shirt. What's up with the green shirt, right? I wear green all the time. That's my favorite color. Usually during the week. Yeah. You want to be a mod? No. I have enough mods. I don't need any more. The Coca-Cola on the coast, yeah. Nazis are not welcome here. Bigots, racists, homophobes, transphobes, all of the phobias. Arachnophobia is allowed. We do allow arachnophobia. But most of the other phobias when it comes to humanity, all people are welcome here. I want to talk to you, right? Religions that predate the character Satan can't be satanic. Yeah, these people, everything's the devil. You pass gas, oh, Satan was here. I mean, I've told this story before. I was at a charismatic Roman Catholic group meeting. And I mean, these are like Pentecostals, right? And a pipe had burst. And these people are going, hallelujah, the devil is here. There's a foul spirit here. Everyone's rebuking and everything, the devil. And it turned out to be a burst pipe that was a sewer pipe. And these people were unhinged, casting out devils. I come against you, Satan, in this meeting. We do not stand here. We will not allow you to be here. I mean, they got all crazy and shit. And it was a burst pipe. I mean, talk about crazy, right? Happy summer. Martin, good to see you. Happy summer to you. You must smoke weed and repent. Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to have a gummy in another hour. I will have a gummy myself. They can't rebuke shit. Yeah. I mean, the whole rebuking thing is like little children, right? With a Bible verse, right? Doesn't do anything. Doesn't make devils afraid. I mean, it's really ridiculous. No one can truly rebuke Satan because Satan isn't real. That's why. Yeah. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Mrs. Goblin. Right up there. You'll see it. Oh, my. Right. Give it a touch. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Green Knight Tales. Oh, my goodness. Our token expert is here. Going through the streets late at night. Fighting the dark forces of Sauron. It is our friend, the Green Knight Tales. He's got a wonderful, we are graced with his presence because he's a very popular YouTuber now, right? He's got all of these people. I mean, we are very graced to have him here to say hello to all of us here. We appreciate all that you do, all of your expertise on Tolkien that you share with the world in your own unique way. There's lots of Tolkien out there, right? But when you listen to Green Knight, it's like you're talking to a friend. He is like giving you basic instruction. He reads stories too as well on his channel. Go subscribe to it. Thank you for being here, friend. Oblivion going hard. That's right. You're a person of culture, right? You're not one of these children who say Skyrim, right? You got it, my friend. Even Satan was real according to the Bible. He only does what God tells him to do. So when you're rebuking him, are you going against your God, right? No one gets, like the understanding is Satan is a servant. I had a pastor tell me that once, right? He does what God wants him to do, right? 10 out of 10 would be where a Heinen and flirt with the Green Knight. Ooh, look at that. Anytime I need spiritual entertainment, you come to the right place. Cthulhu's blessings on you for reading stories about Cthulhu. Cthulhu's blessing. The eye of Cthulhu blesses you. All that Cthulhu energy. He is preparing you for the final lunch when he comes and devours your soul, right? Threatening me with the craft. They sent me videos of rituals, candles, and skulls. Any advice? Oh, that would be fun. Say thank you, right? Send them pictures of your penis in return. Like say, look at my magic wand. If someone is threatening you with ritualistic, send your penis to them. See how, like, look at my magic wand is bigger than yours, right? That's what I would do. Swoons more. Oh my. Oh, look at that. Hope the smoke isn't too bad up there, dude. Oh yeah, is it better up there now? Our Canadian friends, is it all right now? Yeah. You got your altar to Caledwin all set up. You got a new cauldron. Did you get one with the Owen symbol on it or Caledwin Triskelion? Or is it your generic basic cauldron? Right. You practice Siwam, all their theatrics and edgelords in the community. Oh, you're giving advice to the person there. The smoke was bad for a bit, but it's all cleared up now. Good. We're glad to hear that Canada's a better place now, right? Lollardism is represented. What is that? What kind of religion is that? The stream is generally about spirituality and comedy, but he reacts to chat. Yes, I get aroused by you, right? That explains the long rod here, right? It tells you the whole story. If someone threatens you with magic, they are no longer protected by the laws of man. Oh no. Oh, watch out. I get all kinds of threats from people all the time. All kinds of voodoo, all kinds of weird shit on here, right? It only affects you if you let it, right? It begins in your psychology is where it begins, right? Now, you certainly can, if you're a spiritual person, you can feel stuff, right? You can feel it, but it doesn't have any power over you unless you let it, right? Those are opportunities to do this, right? To whatever powers that be. There's nothing greater than you. You are responsible for the flow of the cosmos. Nobody else, right? You have that responsibility. And you're never separated from whatever you want to consider God. To me, there's always a being on my side. There's always a reality that we all belong to. When it comes to spiritual threats, they're all impotent, really. Let's see here. Oh, you got a pentacle with a triqueta on it? Yeah. Flipping the stream and going to the one. We have a good time here. Return to sender. Yeah. I hope the rabbits are well. They're wonderful. They're all lounging around downstairs right now, chewing up my house as normal, right? If we don't get a thread, it wasn't a good stream. Yeah. And if someone doesn't talk about their wiener either, it wasn't a good stream. You got one threat before he claimed I'd regret it. Whatever that was supposed to be, 3 years later, you're still waiting. Yeah. Yeah. There's all these people that want to tell you certain doom is coming upon you. I don't accept it. In the name of Caledwin, I reject your bad prophecy. Yeah. My spirits are not impotent, I can assure you. Well, I'm not here to talk about your penis, right? If you want to share information about your penis, you're welcome to do so. I never saw your penis, so you don't have anything to prove here. This isn't like a penis competition. Whose wiener's harder? You're free to express yourself. Let's see here. Tinfoil hat wearer has returned. Good to see you. We played Doom earlier. I was terrible at it. I had like 30 minutes left at the game, and I decided to put the cheats on. just to get to the end, and I couldn't even do that. I'm the original Doom. I'm terrible. The modern Doom that is out, I forgot what it's called, Doom something or whatever. It's much easier than the original. It really is. People trying to make you live like that to help validate their own existence in biases. Yeah, Ashley, good to see you. What kind of spirits we talking about? Whiskey or vodka? Whatever you want it to be, right? It's interesting that alcoholic substances retain that old flavor of spirituality because they induce the idea of sorcery has to do with taking substances that allow you to have altered states of consciousness. That's why alcoholic beverages are referred to as the spirits, because you are communing with the spirit, causing your brain chemistry to alter, right? That is the idea of why they are called spirits, right? It's a form of sorcery. Doom 2016, Doom Eternal. There's a new Doom. It's called something else. It came out like last year. My son loves Doom, so he's played all of them. And he beat that one in like maybe 5 hours or something, 8 hours. It wasn't very long. I forgot the name of it. But let's see here. You're joshing. Your spirits are omnipotent, but I'm making a bad joke about your penis again. Oh. You're a cowboy in your spirituality. Look at you, but you live in the city. Yeah, right? Repent and believe in the Lord Jesus. No, thank you. You need to repent and believe in Cthulhu. He is coming for your soul. You see that eye of Cthulhu here? He is coming for your soul. Trinity, Ivy Moon is here. Good to see you, our good friend. Some bad mojo over there. I don't find alcohol helpful personally. Psychedelics, yes. Alcohol makes you feel dumb. Yeah. Everyone has their substance, right? That is, they find some type of benefit from. Mine is the reefer. Yeah. Drugs were probably used recreationally in the first. Rituals came later. So you think our ancestors went around eating various plants? Oh, this one gets you high. This one kills you. I think that amongst our ancestors, I think we lost a connection to a pool of knowledge that we don't have now. That there was a form of intuition when it comes to the natural world that we've been disassociated with. That they didn't go around by trial and error eating mushrooms, in my opinion. There was a wisdom, an intuitive presence that somehow we lost touch with, but our ancestors knew quite well, right? Drugs have been around forever, yeah. The wolf meow is here. Sister from another mister, yeah. Life is great fun with the drunk. I was watching the leader, the former singer of the Pokes. He is an Irish musician that was very popular in the 80s, right? Just watching some of this, that guy was he was funny because he was always lit up all the time, and his laugh was so terrible. Shane McGowan was his name. Some of you know who I'm talking about, right? It was sad to see his life. He was enslaved to this substance, but at the same time, his humility and humor shined through his weakness, right? He was always intoxicated. If whatever interviews you saw, he was at a pub or something. Shane McGowan. Anybody else listen to the Pogues, right? The Pogues are awesome. See, you're an Irishman, you know it, right? Let's see here. Where am I? The wisdom of seeing the other animals ate. Yeah, well, perhaps. Love from Tel Aviv. Thank you, our Hebrew friend. Thank you for being here. Oh, Yeah, let's see here. Hal, good to see you. Good to have you here. Our good friend Hal 9000. John Michael Jare. What did the spell sworn sage happen to him? Let me scroll back up here. I missed. So there's a congratulations in order. Oh, our bearded lady is here, Jenny Cleavage. Good to see you, Jenny. You've been sober for 6 months now. I'm very congratulations, my friend. I commend the difficult path of sobriety. It brings great joy in the world, what you're doing. It brings hope to others, right? I'm a big fan of the 12-step programs and sobriety, right? I had to grow up with people who are substance abusers. It was no fun for me as a child, right? And it's always great to see people come out of that, because some people don't. They don't come out of that, right? It's good to be here. Glad to have you here, Jenny. It's always nice to see you. We do recover, that's right. And on our Discord server, our good friend Trinity, you're the one, there's pagan 12-step programs. Isn't that neat? That you can go to online, pagan ones. They're not all, most of them are Christian, right? Or monotheistic in some way, the 12-step programs. But it's good to have these diversity 12-step groups, right? Let's see here. Don't forget to hit the like button. That's right, my friends, as you come in. Like button up there. You see it? Spiritual entertainment. Cthulhu says, like button. Cthulhu says. You've been taking a break from nicotine patches today? Yeah, that's a difficult thing to kick, right? A very powerful addiction, right? We are a funny Druid denomination, a match. Yeah, something like that, right? We have a lot of practicing Druids here for your entertainment leisure. What's for dinner tonight? Well, I had to take my daughter. She had to go to one of those prepare for school meetings things. She's going back to school. She had dropped out. And so we went to Wendy's, and I got a chicken sandwich. Yeah. Satanic 666 denominations. Not interested. Yeah. Cigarettes are not going away for me for a long time. You focus primarily on Druidry now. Yeah. Yeah. There's better forms of cigarettes out there than what you can get at the store, right? A lot of our indigenous people, they know that what you get when you go to buy that shit like Marlboro menthols and, Cools, you're smoking fiberglass, basically, right? Your parents didn't overtake, you didn't experience a drunken parent. Yeah. You get off the nicotine patches. Yeah, it's hard. My spiritual father, he died of lung cancer. He smoked 3 packs a day. Every time I went over there for our spiritual get-togethers, I would smell like a chimney. Yeah, me and my wife had to stay there. One of our friends was getting married up north, and we stayed the weekend over there. And all of our clothes, everything was smoke, right? He died about 20 years ago. Yeah. He was an indigenous, I don't know what tribe he belonged to, but he was one of the indigenous peoples. Yeah. Simple ritual could be meditating or gardening. Yeah, gardening meditations. Right there. Gardening meditations by Gwendolyn. Yeah, let's see. You smoke Mentos. Oh my, you're smoking fiberglass, right? That's what they say, right? I'm not here to tell what anybody wants to do at your life, right? So don't get my conversation wrong. I'm just an entertainer. I'm not here to tell anybody what they are to do, right? It's weed for you, dead man. We're all going to have a vape lung or something in 20 years. Yeah, that's what they say, right? You made roasted chicken and yaka shaba and homemade teriyaki. Oh, wow, that sounds delicious. Yeah, frozen packs of veggies to throw in, right? Horrible drug cigarettes with menthol. I could imagine, right? You use knick-knack nicotine lozenges. Now, they were awesome, right? Yeah. Don't they make the gum anymore? People would chew all the gum all the time to get off their smoking habits, right? Your family are indigenous, the Morai from New Zealand. Look at that. Isn't that interesting, right? You have beautiful traditions, right? You have very beautiful traditions. Yeah, I thought it was fascinating when I was studying, my ancestors, they believe in the fairy folks, right? All of the, these creatures of nature. And in New Zealand, they have fairy folk too, like little blue people, right? That the ancestors there talk about, which I thought was fascinating, right? These little people are all over the world, the fairy folk in some legend or two, right? The nicotine patches are horrible. Yeah. Your father hates that we don't smoke around him, really. He's a big smoker, right? Druidism is a nature religion. It's a philosophy. Druidism is a philosophy that can be lived out as a religion if you wanted to. You don't have to be religious to practice druidry. There's certainly, depending on what order you belong to, there's a lot of what would be considered esotericism, if you want to put it that way, because there are like tarot readers and things of that in druidry. Divination is something that's a part of, the modern traditions, certainly. But you don't have to do any of it as a spirituality, but as a philosophy. I live it out as more of an alchemy for me, the path of the alchemists. That's how I see druidry, as more of a hermeticism. But you are free to explore it in whatever capacity. Druidry really is what you're born to do, to be able to make beauty in the world by communing with the world around you, seeing what you are and living it out, right? Sugar is bad. You're going to quit in August when your kids go. You have a sweet tooth, do you? Right? Your teeth are rotting away. You're like, damn it, I need to quit this sugar shit, right? Moon sugar for me, baby. Yeah. Let's see here. You lost a sister to sugar. It was laced with, that's terrible. That is terrible. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Little people freak you out. Yeah, all peoples have these tales in our ancestral religions, right? All of these legends of fairy folk all around the world. Yeah. They are dangerous. I'm sure they could be, right? I think there's a lot of psychological fear when it comes to things that we're not, familiar with, right? The fairy folk are often promoted amongst my ancestors as don't fuck with it, right? Don't chop down the trees. Don't mess around with the stones and stuff like that. I think there's a culture of fear that's not always appropriate, right? Because something is different. Yeah. Ritual, you're going for a walk to find a stream. They take a breath at the sky and the seas around. Beautiful. Beautiful. What a beautiful ritual. That's druidry, right? That's the magic, is finding that beauty that is all around you in the natural energies that exist. You don't drink soda. It's the bread and the ice cream for you. That's where you get it all. Yeah. Soda is your weakness. Yeah, you're a big Mountain Dew drinker, are you? You quit consuming all added sugar for a while, occasional sauce, and felt substantially better. Yeah. There's all kinds of ways to improve your health, right? We struggle with that because we have all of this shit available to us all the time. We're like eating shit and dying, right? Your son doesn't want it in the house, really. Soda is the devil. Yeah. Charles Manson never killed anyone. But yeah, his followers did it, right? Oh, were Druids hunted as heretics? Well, they still are, right? Well, Christians, a lot of them don't understand that Druidry is very Christian. But because of symbols like this, they are taught to be afraid of it, right? They are taught to be afraid of their natural connection to the divine. They are told that they are sinners, that they are separated from God's grace, right? And Druidry says, you've never been separated. There's no such thing as separation. It's all here, right? And that's very threatening to the theology. And so they are still persecuted. And if they could get away with it, they would certainly burn you at the stake. I have no doubt about that, my friends. Oh, you caught one in your house one time and it freaked you out. Really? What did you catch in your house? You're addicted to Red Bull. Oh shit. That can stop your heart. You drink too many Red Bulls, right? You don't like most of Dr. Pepper for you? On occasion, not often. Yeah, it's Coke for me on occasion. I like Coca-Cola on occasion, right? I usually drink flavored waters. That's about it. Yeah, right now, the caffeinated flavored water here for your entertainment leisure. Plurality is a contingency. Tell us what you mean by that, Chris. What do you mean that it's a contingency, plurality? What is plurality? What do you mean by that, right? I'm mentally bodied. You look like you eat lizards. Well, you talk like you play with your penis as you watch, as you're stumbling on your words there. You might want to use your hand for typing. That's your main hand. When you're typing with your opposite hand, you get all jumbled up in your words. So put your penis away for a moment and talk to us like gentlemen. Yeah. If Red Bull is bad for you, you'll be dead last year. Yeah, I'm not a Red Bull drinker myself. I think it tastes like gasoline. I don't know why people enjoy it. Now, if you probably, the caffeine in the Red Bull is the most addictive, I would say. Yeah, one of my sons drinks all kinds of monster drinks all the time. That's his thing. He'll pound like 3 a day. I'm like, that's too much. He's like, there's more caffeine in your coffee. I'm like, no, there's not. Coffee is the natural caffeine. Look what you're drinking, the chemical-induced caffeine here. Oh, let's see here. Why are you bringing up your junk? Is it the top of my mind? I just wanted to have a proper conversation with you. When you're playing with your penis, your keyboard malfunctions. So I'm just trying to be, having you show a little courtesy to others. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, friends, up there. I'm going to be here for another hour. I will be with you until the wife gets home here. You cut back on your energy drinks, 900 milligrams a day. Shit. You would get massive headaches, I would imagine, right? You saw a little person in your house, and then it was on the counter, then it jumped in the trash can, and then it was gone. I can only imagine that would be frightening to see one of the little people, right? What the fuck you doing in my kitchen? Yeah. Caffeine and sugar, the glucose, fructose, 79 milligrams, which is less than a coffee. Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah. If you look at the ingredients, most in a drink, there will be an ingredient that just says energy blend, and they don't list what it makes up. It's an energy blend, right? Oh, man. Subscribe, friends. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate the subscriptions. 2 Red Bull is like 1 strong coffee. Are you serious? Now, I've had Red Bull and I've had coffee. It's quite different to me. I drink coffee every day. And I usually, a few times a week, I'll have an espresso, right? I've never, when I drink that other stuff, I'm lit up. Maybe it's the other shit they add in there. 2 Red Bulls a day. We're on sale. You don't have wings, but you're definitely awake, right? Red Bull will give you wings. Someone's talking about my family. Oh, that's sad. What a child. What a child. Let's see. When do you want to take another edible? It's about time, right? I think I'll make 30 more minutes and I'll take one. Thank you for keeping me in check there. Because it helps me to get sleepy before bed. So probably another, I go to bed around 8 o'clock and I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So most mornings, yeah. Propriety, what's going on with that? Red Bull isn't as bad. It's just the vitamins and glucose and a little caffeine, really. Yeah. Hell is real and belongs to, Amit, we don't care. You want your God to be an asshole. We're all pro. If God is real, we hope he is good. And having a hellfire makes God an asshole. So we're not interested in that type of conversation, right? That doesn't help anyone, by the way, you telling people that. It just makes people think your religion is terrible when your God creates a torture chamber, sir. 2 Red Bulls a day, meth is cheaper, you think? Yeah. God is the best. You are a lover of the divine. 81 bonus is here. Oh, my goodness. It's been a while since we have seen our Christian friend here, 81 bonus. He's a real theologian, right? You want to have a good talk about Christianity. It's always from someone called 81 bonus. These are the true theologians of Christianity, right? You can tell by their username that they are quite knowledgeable about their religion, right? 81 bonus. I want to see what they said. Let me see what 81 bonus has said here. Yep, see, there we go. Getting offended already. 81 bonus. Never a dull moment with such people in their theologies, right? Oh, where am I at here? There, okay, all right. Latasha is here. Grand rising to you, our good friend Latasha. It's always nice to see you. Let's see here. Do you agree mainline denominations are dogmatic and lacking in open-mindedness? And if so, why? Denominations, dogma is an imposition where if you do not accept it, you are somehow doomed, right? You have to retain the formula or you will be punished by God. Think about that for a moment. Why can't I just want to be with the God? Why can't the God reveal itself to me in a way where I desire to be with it outside of a formula, right? The formula is treated as more as important as the lifestyle. As long as you'll believe the ideas, you'll be okay, right? But as soon as you don't believe the ideas, you're fucked. That is an evil that is in Christianity. In all of these denominationalisms and Catholicisms and orthodoxy, the idea of dogma is not of God. It is totally of an institution that wants to control how you think about God, right? God isn't threatened by your bad theology. God isn't going to destroy you. For instance, if you believe that all of the Trinity is one God, like in terms of monothelites, right? That there's only, that Jesus and the Father are all one reality. There's no 3 people. God isn't going to care because God is in love with you. You are a finite being. You are prone to err. You are loved before you make the error. You will be loved during the error, and you will be loved after. You are not going to be doomed because you reject an authority figure that says, God gave me this right stuff here. These people are controlling and manipulating the world. And it's time for people to rise up against this foolish behavior. You should want to follow God, right? There's nothing wrong with doctrines, teachings, trying to understand the mystery. There's nothing. But when you say, if you don't accept my teaching, you're doomed. If you don't accept it, that's when you are now a manipulator and a controller. That's when you limit the power of the divinity to love you based upon your idea. And that's why dogma is evil. Killing pot noodles. What the hell's going on with that shit? Cool J is here. Retain your formula, meaning no masturbations. You need to be a member to stick to that. I don't care if you want to goon, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Goon all you want to while you're watching. I won't stop. I can't see you. I can't see any of that stuff. Is this video live? No, it is not. This is a recording. This is a pre-recording here. You should watch us play D&D live. Trinity is one of our players. On our Friday nights, around 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we play D&D here live. And I took a nice little clip of that and put it in my last video that I uploaded in the video section. It's called D&D Nerds. Now, if you want to see the culture of D&D and how nerdy people can get, go check that out. Give it a like. You'll love it. Here comes Sacred with his, secret racism that he interjects into conversations here. You know I can't support anything that you're not going to buy the conversation here, sir. Right? You do this all the time. He starts talking. He substitutes like certain ethnic groups with elves and dwarfs and stuff like that, right? That type of humor is not welcome here, right? You were thinking it was live? No, it's not. Am I a hologram? Yes, I am a artificial intelligence. I am an AI. It is all true. Only AIs are this brilliant. It is all true. Praise Kedwin. Yeah, so go check out that video I made. It's only 7 minutes long. You will laugh. Because one of our players, she's all uppity. She's like this elf that's always bitchy. And she starts bitching at these kobolds. For all the kobolds are doing, they just want to do their religion in peace. And this uppity elf comes along and starts bitching at them, saying they're evil and everything. And they're just peaceful kobolds, right? Good thing the party did not attack them, because a dragon would have certainly defended them. Because you could see the dragon there that the players could not see during the game, but you could see it in the video. There's a dragon right there in the sewer ready to attack if the kobolds were attacked. Go check it out. It's in my video section. It's called D&D Nerds. You'll get a good laugh. I also, the other day, I put up a YouTube short of our D&D game where you could see this elf bitching at everybody, right? It's funny. She gets a little bit too much into her character, but I'm all right with it. She gets too deep into it where she gets all angry and stuff, but we appreciate her, right? David Solomon is here. A truly living God wouldn't condemn people for bad ideas. You're right, right? The master of the realm. That's right. Like and subscribe. Right there, my friends. He thought it was funny. I laughed. I didn't drink it. Oh, shit. Average life expectancy of a kobold is 4 minutes. Well, the kobolds in my game have rights. You can't just go and murder them for having scaly skin, right? They have the right to practice their religion in peace, right? He thought it was funny. I laughed, but I didn't drink. Let's see. The Lord Nicholas McKenna's period of end of discussion. Yes, I have forsaken Lord Nicholas because when I shared my miracle with the world, he rejected me. So I am no longer, I'm following Lord Nicholas. He is no longer my deity. I saw that the other day. You made fun of her and she was talking shit to the heart. Oh, you watched? Yeah. Yeah. I make fun of the characters. I don't make fun of my players. There's a difference. The characters in the game I make fun of. There's a context to that. I never make fun of my players. I'm very respectful of all of my players, in their mentalities, right? Do I think Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses represent a greater fraction of Christendom? No, I think they represent the highest form of fundamentalism that comes from dogma. The Jehovah's Witnesses are just being true to what was presented. Yeah. Sometimes we get really into it. Yeah, we do. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. It just plays. Yeah. When you play a character for so long, it becomes a part of you, right? And I have all of these people running around in my head all the time, right? Could be schizophrenia, but they're fun to play with. Elminster, Greyhawk bows his head. Elminster's last name isn't Greyhawk. It's Almaner. It starts with an A, right? He was of a family line of nobles. He was a prince in a long forgotten community. That's how he began his journeys in the Forgotten Realms. And he was a rogue. He became a rogue. He became a criminal. And Mr. got a hold of him. He hated magic users. He hated them. He despised them. He wanted nothing to do with it. And he realized he had the talent. And Mr. got a hold of him. And Mistra made him into a woman for a while. Elminster was a priestess of Mistra, and learned a lot about magic and humility before becoming one of the chosen of Mistra again, becoming the mage, the man, the legend that Elminster is, right? Now, Greyhawk has its wizards as well, right? And most notably, the ones that became lichers, like Vecna, right? And the other one that created owlbears, its mind slips the mind right there. Yeah, Greyhawk is not my expertise, but the Forgotten Realms is where I've spent a lot of time, right? Growing up with it, right? Super Scott is here. Good to have you here for your entertainment leisure, my friend. What happened to what? What are we talking about here? The satellites? What satellites are we talking about? Are we out in space? Yep. Brenna Stone Furry is more fun to play than Amara, but Amara is stronger. Well, you could bring her into the game. You're not bound to play one character. You could play many characters if you want. I plan on being a dungeon master for the game for a long time. So whatever characters you want to bring in, right? Drizzt the Erden's mom had a tattoo on her arm that says son. Is that true? I've never heard of any tales of his mother that I could recall, right? He is an interesting character because he talks about, there's really a moral lesson in Drizzt's life because his nature is evil. The Drow's nature is rooted in conquering and power, but he chooses not to let his karma determine his fate. He chooses to make a name for himself, where most Drow would be not welcome, right? Icewind Dale welcomes the Drow because of Drizzt. But you go down to Neverwinter, for instance, there's no Drow walking the street unless you're a modern player and you put them. The Drow are not, they are treated as criminals when they're on the surface. They are not welcome. Modern players want to be a Drow character. If you're doing it in my game, then you have to wear like a mask. You cannot just walk around as a Drow in public. They will lynch you. I mean, that's how evil the Drow. They will put you before the courts. They will just attack you. Baldur's Gate 2, there's an interesting moment when Vicona is strung up on a pole and everyone's throwing rocks at her and you have a moment to save her, right? If you played Baldur's Gate 2. Baldur's Gate 3 just paints Vicona as this evil wench that's a priestess. And she certainly is evil. But her travels with What's his name? Adrian. I forgot his last name. The Duke of Baldur's Gate. He was the bald spot, right, for such a long time. Adrian Abdel, that's his name, right? Your mom is from Mexico City. Well, wonderful. What a beautiful place, right? Lots of lady there, right? Our Lady of Guadalupe, right? You know, that town is sinking, by the way. Mexico City is sinking, right? Because it's in a place where there was once a basin, a lake, right? The Mexican city is sinking into the wherever, right? Baldur's Gate 2 Dark Alliance, that's a joke, right? You're joking. That's not a real Baldur's Gate game. That was Atari having a license and creating a hack and slash adventure, calling it Baldur's Gate. That's a joke. You want to play Baldur's Gate 2 Shadow of Am and Throne of Ball expansion. That is Baldur's Gate. That is a proper D&D game. The Dark Alliance games are fun, but they are not real Dungeons and Dragons. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, they use second edition, right before third edition, I believe, for their engines, right? Bards for hire. What is a bard? Now that is a good question, because amongst my ancestors, the bard was the one that had the gift of the voice that continued the teachings of the ancestors, the voice that helped you to connect to the divine. And that voice was expressed through music, through poetry, through storytelling, and through satire, and many other ways. That is the work of the bard. The bard is the creator. The bard is the inspirer in the community. And I am a bard of the Order of Bards, Ovites, and Druids. And I do that in my own unique way. I honor my ancestors. I have the gift of the voice. I am able to get into your heart. That is my magic. Let's see here. Where are we at here? Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Rask. Feel the burning stare of my hamster and change your ways. I always have Minsk and Boo in all of my tabletop games. He visited the community several months ago. Minsk and Boo were at like a tavern. I don't know if Trinity was with us at that time, but we had Minsk, the Mighty Ranger, and Boo. They helped fight a cult with my play. You were there. You were there, Trinity. The giant man with his hamster companion. I believe that's when you first started with us. They helped him fight a cult. Baldur's Gate sucks, I'm not going to lie. Well, you're terrible. You have terrible taste in games. I play the game, but I know it is iguanas and alligators for you. You are dabbing with witchcraft, my friend. Prove it. Prove I'm dabbing with witchcraft. Yeah. I'm a warlock. Okay. You're a child, right? You're a child. You must have Minsk and Boo for everything. Minsk and Boo were like the greatest NPCs that I've ever met in my life, and have inspired me. I bring them to all my games. I memorize all of his sayings. We're all heroes, you and I and Boo. Hamsters and rangers everywhere, rejoice. Yep. The gigantic miniature from outer space. Yeah. Now, miniature hamsters, the giant space hamsters are part of Spelljammer lore, which is the outer space region outside of the planet where Minsk lives, right? So the idea of a giant hamster becoming miniature is really the work of Mistra. There's a relationship there that someone had told a story about, but often people don't know. How did Boo become who he is? He is some type of deity, right? Am I magical? We are all magical. you're a gay dude, well, line up. Do you like mind goblins? What is a mind goblin? Denver is sinking too. Oh my goodness. Is it really? Denver is sinking. Fula Ja Baba Gonash is here. Good to see you. Colorado, yeah. 303 in the house. That is your area code. Spiritual entertainment, my friends. 7 days a week. I am here for your entertainment, leisure, with the Eye of Cthulhu today into your experience. Don't forget to hit the like button as you come in. I am here every day to have a conversation with you, whatever you want to talk about, really. We have been talking about video games, right? Baldur's Gate, The Forgotten Realms lore. It is believed that Boo has always been gigantically miniature. If he is an enormity was any greater, he would vanish from existence. Yeah. Boo is a creature of the weave. I have no doubt about that, right? I think he has a special relationship with Mistra. Hail Cthulhu! Darbra Basti 666 is here. A fellow lover of Cthulhu. The Eye of Cthulhu blesses you, sir. Right there. And coming down from the ages, the eons, the centuries, the monads, the triads, the quadriplegics, all of that shit, all of it is the goddess Athena. Good to see you. Athena, were you in the Odyssey? Did they give you a cameo? Were you in the Odyssey? Did you see the Odyssey yet? I haven't saw it yet. Scientology is real. Yes, it is. Let's go get controlled. Do you want a personality test? Did I tell you about when they gave me a personality test? Did some of you hear that story? When I was downtown, the Scientologists down. Some of you are in Florida, right? Ybor City. They have a little building down there. The Scientologists. They're like, "Can we give you a personality test?" And I thought this guy wanted to go on a date or something. I'm like, yeah. He was a handsome young man, and I'm like, he brings me into a back room. We're all alone. So I just whip my penis out at him, and then he calls security. I thought we're on a date, right? So I'm no longer welcome in the Scientology building. I thought it was a homosexual encounter, but I was misled. Oh, Douglas, good to see you. Cthulhu's a bit slippery tonight. You've been to Ybor City. It's awesome, isn't it? Yeah. There's a lot of Christian preachers down there too, right? Can I bless your homeboy? What is an Urki? What the hell is that shit? What kind of weird shit are you into? Nobody liked that? Yeah. I mean, I thought I was having a date. I was having an encounter. And the guy calls security, right? What am I supposed to? He takes me in the back room. He says he wants to give me a personality test. I thought that was like homosexual language, right? I can't keep up with young people. So I just whipped my penis out at him. But unfortunately, it wasn't an invitation. I mean, his personality was tested. Oh, I bet it was, Andrew. I bet it was. Pulling your pee-pee out in private buildings becomes a public wrong. Yeah. I mean, it's like, I thought that was, come on. Things are changing, right? In the culture, I'm trying to keep you up. I mean, we used to go behind 7-Eleven. Well, what am I supposed to think, right? What does that mean? I don't know, Anthony. His name is Urki. What the hell is that Urki? What the hell is that some type of new orc or something? An Urki, right? Or is that what you call your penis? You call it, hello, Urki. Like it's some type of, like an animal or something that you take out for walks. You want to go for a walk, Urki? Come on, boy. Let's go for a walk down the street. Good boy, Urki. Down, boy, down, down. No, 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 you can't attack them. Right? Is that what you're going? That's what you're doing with your private part there? Erky? Oh, my goodness, here. ELP is here. Brother ELP. I got a clergy shirt waiting for him for tomorrow night. At this time, we have a Christian 7 Days to Die sermon, where we go out and convert the lost out in the streets of Deerville. Yep. What's the name of the rabbit? Mr. and Mrs. Bunny. That's the name of my rabbit. So very original, right? Very original. Thank you for the happy poop. He about to roast you. Why are you talking to your penis like that? How can it roast you? Does it have some type of superpower? Does it shoot fire out like a dragon? I mean, is that all, the symbolic language that you're using here? I can't keep up with this shit. All of this strange perversion of people on here, all these millennials and beyond. After you're a millennial and you go beyond, they're all weird as hell, right? It's all weird, right? After Generation X, it's all weird shit after that. I just can't keep up with all of it. Probing, oh shit. That's what's going on here. Probing, I see. Stop blaming us. It's all your fault, damn it. All this strange shit out there nowadays, right? Cthulhu, come back. Cthulhu, come back to us. Yeah. Good to see you, our good friend, Ashley Jean. It's always nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, look, someone's got a kitty cat in the box. Now, I don't know what that means. That could mean all kinds of inappropriate things. I can't keep up with it, right? What does 3 cats in a box mean to you? I don't know, right? Oh, my goodness here. We got the jewels here. Oh, my. Spiritual entertainment, my friends. 7 days a week. 30 more minutes or so until the wife gets home. Hit the like button while you come in. And then I'll be back tomorrow morning around, 7 a.m. I'll be here. And then we got tomorrow night at this time. I don't know what game I'll be playing tomorrow. One of our community members wants me to play this one, but I don't own it. Cool Hand Mountain Man, if you're out there, I don't own that game. So I might find some other game. I played Doom today. I've been playing games at lunchtime for your entertainment leisure. I suck bad at video games. I mean, terrible, right? I'm only good at Dungeons and Dragons. That's it. But remember, next week, I'll be starting a little bit later because school's in session. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time will be my normal starting time during the weekdays. Then weekends back at 7 a.m. in the morning. Yep. You can explain the symbol in the back. McLovin, that's the Eye of Cthulhu right there. That's what it is. Now, it might mean something else to some other people. I thought it was the Eye of Cthulhu when I put it back. I'm like, there he is. That's a beautiful Eye of Cthulhu there. Now, it might mean something else to you. I don't know. It's only there for entertainment leisure, right? Sir Charming Bard, please teach us noble peasant how to woo a fair lady. Well, you could take the direct route and disrobe. And if they're impressed, they'll stay around, right? If they're not impressed, they might run away. That is always the direct route that you should take, right? It worked for my wife, yeah. You're not sure others in the Kamo Sama religion, the way of life that they're understanding. It's more spirituality than hardcore religions, yeah. The Eye of Cthulhu, behold, the great eye of the Great One. He is looking beyond the cosmos into your living room. What are you doing? He sees all. He is watching you. The Great One, his eye is watching you. Son of Man is here. Oh my. Testicles is here. Good to see you, Testicles. Be kind, don't run. solitary mind. Please, what are you now? Like, really? I'm an entertainer. It's quite simple. Nothing more than that. With the eye of Cthulhu here to guide you. Have you thought about preparing yourself for the Dark Lord's coming? He likes a little flavor in his meals, right? What are you doing to spice up your life, right? That's what he is concerned about. Receive the Dark Lord, my friends. Receive Cthulhu into your life. Prepare yourself for the great banquet at the end of time. The Dark One will come and feast upon your souls. Oh man, the wrong pipe. Oh man, you did what I said, and the fair maiden giggled at your small snake and leaves. Yeah, well, not everyone can be a winner. Sometimes you lose, right? Yeah, it's a hard lesson to learn in life that we're not all winners, but we all have winners in some way or another, right? Gen X, I had Gen Z, Alpha kids. Your kids are playing with their friends online. It's weird. Yeah. When you speak of the Dark Lord, do you mean MC Hammer? Oh, damn. It's Hammer time, right? He's like a preacher man now, isn't he? Mr. Hammer? He's some type of Christian minister, right? MC Hammer, if I'm not mistaken. Joke to death. I won't, my friend. Sometimes when you lose, you win. That's true, too. Yeah. That's an important philosophy, right? A stoner Satan worshiper. I'm a Satan worshiper. Look at that. Yeah, why not? Are you choking on the Dark Lord? Yes, I am. Yeah, never give Christians emojis. That's what happens. They get crazy as hell with them. I mean, it's like putting them all up like that. What if I was a vampire, right? I would be quite offended at seeing all those crosses. I would melt, right? Never give Christians emojis. Yeah, Magade, you a sorcerer. When did he become a preacher? Yeah, MC Hammer is a Christian gospel preacher. I was watching him at a church, preaching to the people. And it's interesting to see it, right? You know, he's gone with all this fame, and now he's a gospel preacher, right? Am I Illuminati? Yes, I am. I am on the fifth level of the Illuminati tag team. Clamp me. What is that? I no longer long for Faymaid and Sabat. Please teach the summer peasant and how to wear a centaur lady. Is it important?
Can we have bagels?
Yeah, go ahead. Where you think you're going when you pass away? To Lord Cthulhu's abode. Where are you going? Are you going to float around and wait for someone to eat you up as lunch? Lord Cthulhu is the way, my friends, for a quick consumption of your celestial energies. Oh man, I can't get over this cough. Shit. Right? MC Haiba. Oh my. Jesus was born in a stable, no room at the inn, and it was Christmas, so fully booked up. I'm hallucinating. Yes, I am. Can you summon a demon? I could summon Lord Cthulhu for you. He's much better than a demon. You want me to do that? Pay me $20 and I'll bring Lord Cthulhu here. I will channel him. I will channel the Dark Lord for you. There goes the cats in the boxes. Is that like some type of arousal thing? I hope I go to heaven. Why waste your time there when you could be lunch for the Dark Lord, right? Why waste your time, right? Oh man, what is heaven? Yeah. Nobody knows the trouble I'm in. Nobody knows but Cthulhu. That's how the song goes, right? This devil has a special place for me. I don't believe in the devil. I only believe in Lord Cthulhu. That's it. No other deities are welcome here. You're not a doctor. When you die, you go to New Jersey. Well, that's the armpit of the United States. Why would you end up there? You could show me heaven. I bet you can. And I can too if you give me $20. Funny guy, this one. Yeah, I get that shit in my throat. I'm starting to think the Dark Lord is Puff Daddy. Yeah, I don't. He is just a freak, right? Yeah, could you imagine? The police. My wife was talking to me about, it was like going into Spencer's. All of these wieners all over the walls and shit. Oh man! Before Jesus was born, oh my, marriage is hell. Maybe for you. I'm madly in love with my wife. I have a wonderful marriage. Going to be 27 years. My wife is my goddess. And we love our boyfriend. We share our boyfriend together. Oh, Marilyn is here. 1313. Good to have you here. Stay single. You want to stay single? Yeah. I think there's someone special out there for you, Trinity. In the right time, in the right place, you will meet that person, right? Let's see. Heaven and hell comes from within us. The wisdom of the goddess Athena. There for your entertainment leisure, right? Oh, Marilyn, thank you. You're on fire here. Zerg is here. Yeah, Zerg's always making fun stuff on his channel. Go check it out. It's got all these fun memes. Makes fun of everyone, including me. You'll get a good laugh out of it. I laugh at myself when I watch myself on there. Do I have a pet dragon that morphs into a cat? Are you trying to come on to me? What a pervert, right? You have solitary vibes? Well, get your head out of your ass. That will take care of that, right? Spiritual entertainment, my friends. 7 days a week. Hit the like button. See it top of your screen. There it is, right there for your touching pleasure. Marilyn, which Marilyn are you? Are you our Marilyn or a passerby Marilyn? We've been missing our Marilyn. We haven't seen her in a while. I don't know if you are her. She likes to use that Marilyn. You're a big fan of Marilyn Manson. Spiritual entertainment. You're our Marilyn. Prove it. What is your real name? Let's see if you are the real Marilyn. We will see it. What is your real name? What do I call you? Let's see if you are the real Marilyn. That is your test. The test has been given to see. What is your favorite museum? What is your favorite museum? No, you're not her. You see, you're not our real Marilyn. Because you'd be into necrophilia if you were. Greetings from Uganda, Africa. Yeah. Do I fly on that stick? I bet you wish I did. Yeah. Natalie is here, our Reiki master and local diviner. Oracle reader at your leisure. Thank you to see you. Nice to see you. Yeah. Dad cringe. Yeah, that's what it is. I am cringe to my own children. Yeah. One of my daughters, she is dating this young man, and the parents are like, what does your father do? So she shows them my channel, and they were all having a gag with it, right? They're all laughing. And they're like, is your dad going to cast spells on us? Right? Yeah, good to see you, Natalie. Good to have you here. You think the cats in the boxes are cute? That's all that it is. It doesn't have any millennial perverted meaning. You ever perform necrophilia on real corpses? No, that's an Icelandic pastime. I'm not from Iceland. They have a whole museum dedicated to necrophilia there. Our former friend, we haven't seen her in a while. We are getting concerned. Hafrana, and some of you remember her. Hi, are you trans? Yes, I am a transgendered Muslim. Hello, right here. I could be whatever you want me to be. Yeah. You see, it's not difficult to put on any face for you for the right price. See, I'm a male prostitute, so I'm used to diversity. You got any dowsing rods? Yes, in my pants. Yeah. Kiki, good to see you, our good friend. is what he was named the Shroud of Death. Oh, shit. Girl Janie, good to see you, our good friend. Hope you are doing well. Girl Janie is here for your entertainment leisure. Good to have you here. What Jesus do you need today? Am I Satan? I am a servant of Lord Cthulhu today. Yeah, this is the eye of Cthulhu. Let it look into your soul. See what kind of nutrients he can draw out of you for future consumption. Yeah. Spiritual entertainment, my friends, 7 days a week. Don't forget, like button, right up there. Cthulhu wants you to touch the like button. You see it right up there? Yeah. You don't want Patrick Starr looking at you. Who the hell is that? Tupac lover. Necrophilia was first introduced in Romanios. Well, I don't know. I can't keep up with that shit. I know that the emperor charges 500 gold pieces now if you're caught in Cyrodiil for it. So I don't keep up with it. The star from SpongeBob, really. Don't be disrespectful to the puff. We're not fans of perverts on here, right? Only the fun kind of perverts. Yeah, there's some people that are just notorious, right, for it. Can I Fool You is a comedy skit. Really? That sounds like fun, right? You can leave now, Kim. Yeah, tell him, girl Jamie, go after him. Our good friend, Brother Blake is here. He's come early to say some prayers with us. We're going to go out on our Christian mission tomorrow and save some souls of the zombies, right? Have I ever sacrificed any goats? No, only foreskins. Foreskins is what I sacrifice. There's always more skin to give, right? It grows back, so you can just keep giving. It's like the gift that keeps on giving, they say, right? You missed my priest uniform. Well, I'm no longer a clergyman, right? I gave that up last year. I'm like, it's time to move on. I'm no longer a clergyman. Now I wear the bardic cloak. He wears the clerical collar on. Yeah, I do wear it on Wednesdays because I do missionary work. So I put it back on for our Christian mission that we do for the zombies. That's right. I forgot about that. I gave Fiona like a heart attack. She thought I went back to church when she went last Wednesday. Like, oh my goodness, what's going on here? I'm like, we're saving souls, Fiona. The zombies need salvation too. So I put the old clergy shirt back on to save the souls of the zombie. Can I tell a Jesus joke? I don't joke around about the Christ. Now, if you want to do that, that's your prerogative. I won't. Some of my friends do that. I usually don't do that. I joke around about the religion because the religion to me is a joke. Very much enjoying a watermelon lemon ginger smoothie with ice at this hot summer night. Look at that. Beautiful, Kiki. This channel feels leisurely. Very much so. Very much so. That's what entertainment is for. You're supposed to be having a leisurely time, right? What does it all mean? That is the question, right? I'll remind you of Lord Palpatine. You know what? I watched this interesting show today about the purpose of the Death Star. It was not constructed to impose tyranny upon. He could do that without a Death Star. It was not built for the rebels. It was built for this invasion of a strange species that was coming into the empire. These strange creatures they're like anti-force beings that eventually took over Coruscant in the Star Wars lore. There was they're like a mutant species that were invading. So the Death Star was created to destroy them. I found it quite fascinating, right? Because I love Star Wars. You are keeping evil spirits away. I am. Yeah. August 12th is the new moon and solar eclipse, half illuminated Venus, and Perseids meteor shower. Oh, I hope that's on the weekend. Is it on the weekend? August 12th is what? see, 6, 7, 8. No, that's like on a Monday, isn't it? I'll be definitely doing a stream from the Grove that night. Yeah, that's going to be wonderful. My grandpa chose this day for a tree day. Very interesting. Very interesting. 30 pounds of watermelon is almost gone. Well, I bet you're going to have a wonderful bowel movement in the morning after eating 30 pounds of watermelon. All of that fiber, right? It's going to clean you out the next day, right? Make love, not war, 67. It's got a beautiful moon there. Let's see, support staff. Let's see. It's on a Wednesday. Okay. Then I probably wouldn't. That's the day we do our mission. So I probably won't. Maybe in the morning or the next day I'll be able to do it. I remind you of the hunchback from Notre Dame. I'm starting to get there. I have to focus on my posture because my arthritis does make me curve. And so I'm always practicing doing this when I'm walking because I will be the hunchback. That is, if I don't get in charge of my back, that's my spine curves. So there's truth to your words there. You're missing your center. Yeah, you left it over here last night. You left your center over here, Rich. Yeah. You're going home for tree day. That's a beautiful tradition there, right? Not in one day, really. Oh, you're talking about your watermelon. I see. Made me stand up straight. Yeah. You got to watch that posture, my friends. You are from Ton Pandi. You're another Welsh person is here. The Welsh always find me, right? They always find me. All of our Welsh friends here, right? What kind of cult did you walk into? A sex cult. We are having all these sexual things that we're doing, waiting for the end of time. Yep. Let's see here. A Hitler bunker under Kentucky prison? Really? That's weird. Kleptic Madman Mumble. Good to see you. I see not to advise, just to look. Well, if you're going to look on the menu, you better order something, damn it. I don't do this shit for free. Like and subscribe. Right there. Can you tell us a joke? Certainly. Take off all of your clothes and look in the mirror. And then you will find the laughter you're looking for. Right? Do I read cards? No, I read runes. Natalie reads cards. I read runes. Yep. Your nephew has the same disease with the back. Yeah. Medical injection. Yeah. I get injections every month myself. Yeah. Just like your nephew. Do I support the LGBT community? I am the LGBT community. Yes. I am all of that stuff. Yeah. Demons test and try. I am a watch that does not want to be free. Yeah. Am I tempting you? Are you wanting to do inappropriate things with me right now? Is that what's going on? Yeah. You are here. See, the flags are coming out now. All of the diversity is coming out here. You're welcome. You went and looked at yourself naked in the mirror. See, you're subscribing. Thank you, Faith. Glad to have you here. Space Marines. Pray. All hail the Emperor. Right? Maybe. Yeah. Flapjack and Morty. That's your thing. Am I a preacher of sorts? I can be. I certainly can be. My taste you cannot fulfill. Well, give me $20 and let's see what happens. Yeah. I love them and you make them support themselves. Beautiful. 14 beautiful words. What is your favorite chapter? What in the Kumasatra? Page 5. Page 5. It's where the wheelbarrow is, right? That's always my favorite go-to, is page 5 in the Kumasatra. You have a girlfriend and you are a masculine woman. Wonderful. I don't care. Right? COVID has damaged your penis. Well, what am I supposed to do about that? I'm not a miracle worker. Oh, let's see here. Blood angels is your shit. Yeah. Love never fails. That's right, my friend. Why do women not wear short skirts in winter? You got to be careful with some of these inappropriate jokes on here. Right? I am single, but would like a girlfriend. Look we have a dating. Any lesbians out there? We have someone who is interested in love, right? I would say Grindr, but that's only for men. For gay men, is there a lesbian app out there? I don't know. I can't keep up with it. Oh, aliens are here. Your favorite chapter is the Blood Angels. Yeah. It's on Wednesday. Really? A lubricol. That is what you call? Yeah. Well, yeah, we're all looking for love in one way or another. But seriously, though, I would never find love. There are people that do find love in these atmospheres, right? I'm more of a traditional person. That the right place and the right time, Ashley. There's your special person. Now, I know you're lonely, right? Your heart aches. You have your heart on your sleeve. You're waiting for that right person. They will come. Yeah, prepare yourself. Be in the right place. In terms of your what you're doing with your life. Be in the right place for that person, and they will come to you. Let's see here. You are love. Why is there so much gay stuff on YouTube? Because YouTube is run by homosexuals. It's quite simple. You found your partner at age 42 on the internet, right? Took a long time, right? That's the way people find love today, usually on the internet, right? I found my wife at college. My oldest son is getting married in September. He found his wife at college. Yeah. Dice rules, my friend. Mars will happen in 1,000 years. What's going on in Mars? Are we going to take it for their emperor? All that lost technology, or the Xenons, they're robbing us, right? Of all of our technology out there. You've been together for 10 years. Look at that shit. What dedication, right? What a beautiful thing. Now, if you are in the United States, if you are 10 years together, you are married by the government automatically. They call that, what do they call that? A natural marriage or something? If you're in a marriage 10 years, the government considers you married now, right? What's going on here? I don't know. Yeah. Worth the waiting, longing, and dragging on. Spiritual entertainment. 18 years and 6 kids together. Shit, right? You're farming new ideas. He died for me. Okay. That makes all the context even better, right? Are you doing black magic or something? Yes, I am. It is black magic I am doing. You want to do some with us? It's fun. You should try some black magic. We got all the black candles lit up. I burnt my toast. My coffee is black now. Everything is going dark. Right? I'm going to turn the lights off here in a minute. We're going to do it right. Yeah. You and your girlfriend are going to have a traditional Welsh wedding. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. Yeah. Let's see here. Of whom? What do you mean of whom? I don't understand the context, right? Yeah. Yeah. Whenever someone has political stuff in the name, you know they're of no good here, right? Have I ever seen Naruto? I never got into it. I watched maybe a few of the cartoons with my kids, the Naruto, right? Here's some possessed devil boy or something, right? I never got into it, no. In Welsh culture, we don't do rings, we do bracelets. Isn't that beautiful, right? Yeah, the tradition of rings, where does it come from? Does anyone know? I think that's an Irish thing, is it not? The rings? Yeah. Is there a thing like gay magic? You betcha. Just listen to Freddie Mercury. Gay magic, if you please, right? Yeah, he had so much power in his voice, Freddie Mercury, right? He was a wonderful entertainer, right? Rings were Egyptian. Is that where they came from, right? Your local friar often goes out wearing ladies' underwear. Should I contact the authorities? No, you should wear ladies' underwear too. I mean, if your friar's doing it, why not join, right? You can go around marching around wearing the opposite clothing. I mean, why not, right? In Lakota culture, you go away 2 weeks and you come back and you're married. The British aren't going to have it. Don't you dare time me out again, you weak wizard. Well, quit showing us your penis. We're not interested in that little thing. Every time you pull it out, my moderator's like, we all bigger is better here. We don't want those little things here. We are serious about our wieners here. So you keep that to yourself. Let's see here. Packed your bag last night. Oh my God. Pre-flight? Where are you going? Are you on a trip somewhere on your little rocket ship? Right? Little crooked. Oh, damn. Oh, man, you're bringing memories back of Gary now. Yeah. You liked it, don't lie. I didn't like it. I just said that so you could go away. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that little capsule? I mean, what's going on with that shit? It's like, what happened to you at birth? Did you get a botched circumcision or something? What's wrong with that shit? Eminem gave Elton John and his husband a golden matching cock rings with diamonds for their marriage. Well, he was pretty close to Elton, right? Because Elton is a person of recovery, and Eminem was popping them pills, and he helped Elton helped Eminem to enter into sobriety. So he's good friends with the family, right? Eminem, right? Mr. Bean and Mr. Terrific cash out, right? I wish I was a lesbian and I could make things simpler, but I have to have my gay awakening. It will happen. Oh my. Let's see here. I see you didn't want the diss. What does that mean? What are you offering me now? There's all kinds of weird shit people come on here and say. I just don't get it, right? I'm the unk, as you call me, right? I'm too old. I'm too out of touch with society to understand how perverted you really are, right? I'm in my safety. Is it safe place or safety place? I can't keep up with the is this a safe space or safety place? I don't know. But hit the like button right up there. You see it? Hit the like button. Funnier when Robin Williams was one of the Yogi Bears. Elton helped a lot of people out of addictions, like that Iron Man guy. Yeah. That's great. He's a healer, right? He's a wonderful entertainer, right? Danny Lancaster, good to see you, our good friend. How is life? Elton John wears ladies' girdles under his suits. I don't know. Have you went on a date with Elton? Right? Lucky you, right? Lucky you. I'm looking handsome, of course I am. Yeah. As always, right? I got to put on the very best for you, right? And it's getting closer to that time. The wife should be arriving home at any moment. So we're getting closer to the end, my friends. Just know that tomorrow night at this very time, we will be at our Christian mission, downtown Deersville, 7 Days to Die Christian server, saving souls, turning them to the good news here. Brother Blake and others here, reaching out into the zombie community to bring them the proper salvation. Yeah. Life is good. It's wonderful, Danny. Yes, wonderful. Common law marriages, yeah. Yeah, don't forget. Thank you, Mrs. Goblin. Right. Probably not what that means. I don't know. You'll do your Viking throat singing for the zombies. Yeah, he's got it. he is our choir director, Brother Blake here. He sings gospel hymns with throat music, traditional Christian throat music. Yeah. Amazing grace. I can't do him justice. He's got such a all this vibration happens when he does it, right? The zombies are like enthralled by it. You saw Elton getting changed once in a public swimming baths. Speedos. You're really into Elton, aren't you? Yeah. 100%. That's right. We got to save those souls, my friends. We got to save those souls. The zombies are the most neglected humanoids in the world by Christians. No one wants to do this difficult work of salvation, right? But we are doing it. I mean, you got Christians on Minecraft. You got Christians on Roblox. You got Christians on the VR chat is the new one, right? Where are all the Christians on the 7 days to die service? Where are you? You're not real Christians to me unless you're out in the streets bringing salvation to the ones that want to eat you alive, right? Then you become a true martyr, right? Zombies are a hopeless call. See, you have to have faith, brother. You have to have faith. Anyone can hear the good news, right? The zombie apocalypse started because Jesus rose from the dead. See, that's how it all began, right? 100%, right? The first zombie. Therefore, we are commissioned to reach all of these lost zombies who are also the living dead, right? We must bring them the good news before it is too late. Before it is too late. We haven't had any success yet, unfortunately, because of the hard-heartedness. They say in the end times that the hearts of many will be hardened. And that's what we're facing when we're trying to convert the zombie folks, unfortunately. It's really difficult to reach them, unfortunately, right? That would make a cool movie. Yeah, thank you. Brother ELP here. He's got his own church now. He has branched off the mission and has his own church. You know, that's real devotion to the lost there, right? You got your ass kicked in the game. Well, salvation is difficult work, right? Oh, 666 was scared. Please, oh no, save us. Daisy is also brutal. Yeah. If ants can become zombies through a fungus, it could happen to people too. Oh my, look at that. You see that? Yeah. You never know what will happen, right? All kinds of, it's like those snails. You ever see those snails that turn into zombies and the birds come and eat them, shit them out, and the process begins again, right? You ever see that? That's some scary shit, right? Oh, here comes the 6-7 perverts here. You know, always the millennial perverts here. Always the millennial perverts with their strange sexuality, right? Kiki explained The Last of Us. Yeah, that was it. I don't like that Pedro Pascal has died. He was the only, he's such a handsome gentleman, right? He was the only reason why I was watching. I don't care about the little girl, and she doesn't do it for me. Pedro Pascal leaving this wonderful Last of Us series is quite disappointing to me, right? Our barleys are currently too warm for that fungus. Good thing too. It's like we're made of sugar and spice and everything nice, right? We're able to endure the scourge of the fungi kingdom, right? You ever eat the mushrooms of magic? Well, of course, right? I have a video called A Psychedelic Turning Point that you can hear my testimony of taking the substance, right? The way there's mushrooms that currently evolved is called the death cap. It has evolved in new poisonous and more dangerous than ever before. You know what's interesting? My daughter was studying Chernobyl Now over there, the Chernobyl back in the 80s, right? It had a nuclear reactor blew up, right? Terrible. The whole place is screwed. It's starting to come back to life. And there's this interesting phenomena of black fungus that absorbs radiation. Have you heard of this black fungus absorbing the radiation? Mother Nature cleaning up the mess. Isn't that interesting? That nature is able to come back from this terrible experience and to heal, right? Do you know if we left like the world for 100 years and were to return, your house would be encompassed by trees and all kinds of things. Your house would be gone, right? That's how powerful nature is, right? Let's see here. Welcome, Allah is God. Good to see you. Brother Knight of Cypher is here. He's all fired up for tomorrow's Salvation tent rally, downtown Deersville, saving the lost, right? People say you're a fungus. Yeah. One time you took mushrooms, you saw an angel. He had big testicles with silk eyes. Well, maybe you're a little aroused when you are taking the mushrooms. That happens, right? You see what you're thinking? Yeah. Asheen did break thought here. So at any point, I'm going to have to sit down because my back hurts here. You know, I've reached the point of I have to sit down here now for your entertainment leisure. Unfortunately, let's see. But my wife should be home soon. So I'm just waiting I have to put the staff down, unfortunately. The stick brought so many people here for whatever reason, right? The stick brings people here. The cloak nobody's interested in my receding hairline. I thought maybe this would get people aroused, right? All the shine there, right? Or the eyebrows, the pumpkin eyebrows. Why doesn't that do that for people, right? What's the big deal with the stick? 10 months, oh my. You are a true devotee of spiritual entertainment. Thank you for staying by my side through thick and through thin. Our good friend, Knight of the Cipher, glad to have you here on this journey of spiritual entertainment and gummies. It's gummy time, my friends. There's only one return, and it's not the king, it's the Jedi, right? Nubia, nice to see you. Good to have our good friend Nubia here for our entertainment leisure. You like my hairline? You show up just for the hairline? Look at that. I should just keep the cloak off and let people see the wonderful hairline here. That really gets you going, right? Spiritual entertainment, my friends. Now, I'm just relaxing here with a little bit of skooma juice with you. Oh, have you heard of Ibogaine psychedelic? No, tell us about it. I've never heard of that before. You open your eyes and the room became glass. Are you talking about your trip? Yeah. You like the cloak? It is cool. Yeah, I enjoy wearing it. It gives a certain connection to me, to my ancestors. So I enjoy wearing it. Thank you for the jewels. Look at that. We got Nubia's jewels here. There's the front door camera. So she should be coming up the stairs at some point. But I'll continue to talk to you until she says it's time to hit the street corners. Yep. Sir Flame of South Africa. He was on this morning, wasn't he? Or yesterday morning? He comes on here periodically as well, right? He is our official jeweler of the channel, Sir Flame Drop. He was showing people on our Discord, or he showed me. He made a beautiful triskele. He is quite skilled as an artisan of the jewelry making. Our good friend Sir Flame Drop, right? Yeah. It's supposed to be a powerful and sounds like it is approved for psychological treatments. Yeah. What's up from Sumter County, Florida? Good to see you, Terry. Yeah, you're still around. Yeah. People come in and out of their lives. I don't expect people to be here all the time, right? I have to be here all the time because this is how I make a living. But I meet thousands of people here all the time, and they stay for a while and come back later. And that's okay with me. My community is here for whatever capacity you enjoy my presence, right? He's silver and goldsmithing. Yeah, he's quite a skilled laborer. Did we ever meet Mrs. Bott? I shared a picture of her on the Discord channel last Christmas, but she doesn't want to get on here because there's too many weirdos, right? That they're always talking about your penis. What are they going to do when I get on, right? So she doesn't like getting on the camera, but you hear her talking in the background on occasion, right? But I shared a picture of her last Christmas during the winter solstice. We went out on the night in the town, and I shared a picture of my Irish goddess, as I call it. Yeah. Thank you, Duke of New York. Good to see you. Good to have you here. You sent his girlfriend, melancholy nymph. Yeah, she is doing well as well. I just talked to him recently about his relationship, and they're doing quite well together. All right. She has got a good job, the melancholy nymph, right? This is a wonderful community, is it not, Ashley? We have wonderful conversations on here every day in some capacity, right? Usually the same stuff we encounter here, and every now and then something new pops up, right? I provide a platform for whatever you want to talk about, really. I'm open to it, right? And the Christians gave us a break tonight. We've been able to talk about other things, right? I think you're awesome. Keep it up. I like listening to your wisdom/humor, right? That's where it all begins, right? The humor is the doorway to the wisdom. That is how the Awen flows here. Oh, let's see. Thomas Miller, good to see you. We're doing well here. The Eye of Cthulhu blesses you. You took a mushroom once and saw 50 leprechauns breaking. What were you eating? Were you eating Lucky Charms or something at the time, right? Why the pentagram, Bud? Because Lord Cthulhu demands it. I do the bidding of the great Dark Lord. And he says, put this in the background with my eye. I will put it in the background. And then I wear this. And I chant to the dark, O great dark one, come forth from beyond. Bring forth your devouring powers upon the cosmos. Cthulhu, Cthulhu, Cthulhu. Yeah, just stuff like that. Yeah. Making it shine. Yeah, right. Lucky Charms, good call. Yeah. Yo, mate, got genuine question for me. If you want a date, hit me up on Grindr. That's the way I do it. Yeah. Am I German? No, I'm not German, damn it. No. Do I sound German to you? Oh, man. I scare you? Yeah, I'm calling Lord Cthulhu. He is my personal lord and lunch bringer because he's going to devour me. There's a tornado in Wisconsin through your niece's house. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's a terrible experience, right? Hail Cthulhu, friends. Take care, Ashley. Take care of yourself. Glad to have you here. Reminds you of an abbot you met at the urinals in Newport. Oh, damn. Like, how's it hanging, Reverend? Yep. When I was in seminary, we would make fun of, there was these urinals where your penises would touch almost, right? Because they were like exactly next to each other. I mean, how uncomfortable for young seminarians. You're down in the basement, you're peeing next to each other. Right? Is that oblivion? You are a person of culture. I'm glad that you did not say Skyrim. Only childs say, Skyrim music, right? You are a person of culture, you know it, right? You heard that place was hopping and jumping, crisscross. You remember crisscross? I remember putting my pants on backwards and going into high school because crisscross will make you want to jump, jump, jump. You remember that song? And made everyone wear their pants backwards to school? Yeah. It was often uncomfortable when you had to go to the bathroom, right? What are you going to do? Yeah. You feel uncomfortable here? Well, you can come out of the closet here. We're all friendly to gay people. There's nothing to feel uncomfortable about. All sexualities are welcome here. You can come out of the closet. Don't be ashamed, right? Don't be ashamed. They tell stories about them guys. Oh, certainly. Did you read The Nameless City by Lovecraft? No, I don't read that propaganda. I said the real Cthulhu. Yeah, that's the make-believe Cthulhu. Right? Hail Telos. You remember pissing over the urinal? Yeah. Crisscross reference. You remember them. You forgot all about them, didn't you? And I've kept the nostalgia alive. That was 1991. Was it 91? Crisscross will make you want to jump, jump, jump. You remember that song? Very popular song, right? Of these young people. Lots of gay flags here. That's right. Can you really jump with your overalls on backwards? I did it. Oh, I had a pair of Guess jeans I wore backwards to school to honor the crisscross, right? That was like a fad. Yeah, I was onto all of these strange fads, you know, as a young teenager. Did all of that stuff. The bod got discomfort. Oh my! I felt uncomfortable until I disrobed in front of the bod, and then everything worked out, right? Everything everything got easier, right? You've been to sporting events where they have the tube like that's always uncomfortable to piss in, right? They have one of those at the drive-in theater. Yeah, everyone's like pissing in a bathtub together. It's bizarre, right? Because you're not looking, but you could see everyone's wieners. You're like trying to look at your own wiener, but you see, I can only imagine all of those desires, right? If you are attracted to penises, look at that one, right? The tub urinal was a wash basin at one time, just recycled, right? You remember your cannibal bard ate a corpse, then your necromancer friend, tried to do some necrophilia on it. Very bizarre friend group you have. Very bizarre indeed. Yeah. Oh, damn. Julianne, what's going on? You're retracting your messages here. Is it because of the bathtub urinals? You're not a fan of the bathtub urinals? Is that what it is? Right? You have one of those drive-in theaters in California. Yeah. We got one here in Florida. It's called the Silver Moon Drive-In. It's a wonderful place. Very inexpensive to watch movies. I prefer bringing bottles with me to pee in instead of using the community urinal, right? It's like all run down and nasty. I mean, the bathroom is like going into a dungeon. Like I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons in their bathroom, right? You remember Devo cracking the whip. That aroused you, did it? You're into the whips and chains and shit, right? Let's see here. Your penis overpowers many and had said to look pretty. What do? Put a dress on it and stuff? Do you get one of those, like, you go to those animal stores where you buy the things you put on cats and stuff? You put it on your private parts. Yeah, that's always fun to play dress up. Yeah. Your thumb keeps... What the hell are you doing? Oh my God, the perversion that's on here every day, it really gets to you, right? Weenie's vanity, there you are. What's the sign behind me? That is the Eye of Cthulhu. I am a servant of Lord Cthulhu. I am his prophet. I am preparing his great feast in the world. You're actually funny, thanks. You're welcome. I am a comedian, right? You like putting socks on your penis and making puppet sounds. Interesting. See, my wife's walking. See, this is why she doesn't come on the stream, because everyone's talking about their penises all the time. Right, honey?
Exactly.
See, there it is. So we have come to the conclusion, my friends. It is that time. It is time for me to depart from you. I will return to you tomorrow morning around 7 a.m. Eastern Standard. Don't forget, next week we're starting 8:30 during the week, not weekend. Weekend will always be 7. But tomorrow night at this time, come on and say a prayer for us, our Christian mission on our 7 Days to Die server tomorrow night at this time with Brother Knight of Cypher and others on here trying to save the lost zombies. So come out and say a prayer with us as we go out and try to save the lost. All right, have a great rest of your day.